Peggy 12.
This is the story of producer Graham Nardone, his Sims, and their island paradise. Graham's story begins on the waters of Isla Paradiso, where Graham plans on building a houseboat. There are different sizes and shapes for Graham to experiment with, but he has a vision. This vessel will take his Sims on a voyage to remember. All this ship needs is a crew. There's Claire and Jacques, twins who spent their childhood in the surf. These two love nothing more than snorkeling and exploring the ocean. Graham's downloaded Liam O'Dork from the exchange. This one-time nerd has earned a promotion to Captain O'Dork. He's already manning the helm and getting this houseboat underway. Taking in the rays above deck is Olivia, whose interest in Isla Paradiso rests entirely on the world's resorts, a new lot type. She's not meant for life aboard the SS Nardone, cause it looks like seasickness is claiming its first victim. To manage the ship's upkeep, Graham's tasked Elmo, an old salt who keeps the crew fed and their tight quarters tidy. To save precious space, there's an all-in-one bathroom, ladders replace stairs, and Graham's built the crew's quarters below deck. Houseboats are truly mobile, making all of Isla Paradiso home to Graham's crew. Cruising from port to port makes it easy for Graham to explore all of what this new world has to offer. Olivia is off checking out and checking in to this Spanish-themed resort. Yikes! Looks like this place has seen better days. That hot tub sure is tepid. The beach is a major hub of activity around Isla Paradiso, and Elmo's digging right in. Claire and Jacques, they're snorkeling, improving their diving skills. Soon they'll be able to dive deeper. Liam's test driving some smaller watercraft. Windsurfing, speedboats, aqua sleds, sailboats, and even paddle boats are some of the ways Sims can get around this archipelago. And Olivia's found a resort that's a bit more up to her tastes. There's an art gallery, a gym, and even a pool bar. But the staff at this modern luxe resort is a bit too friendly. Perhaps Graham will have to build his own 5-star resort. As Jacques and Claire's diving skills have improved, they've unlocked a dive lot. Graham's rounding up his crew and taking them out to open water. Dive lots are underwater spots for Sims to explore. Now able to use scuba gear, Claire and Jacques are already uncovering some of the mysteries that lie below. There's treasure and danger. Let's hope these two can avoid that shark. An underwater cave seems like a safe escape for one of the twins. Alas, poor Jacques, we knew you little. Claire's one lucky diver. She's emerged safely, finding an uncharted island. The island's discovery gives Graham a dry spot to bury Jacques, and an idea. It's time for Graham to build Olivia a resort. Existing resorts can be purchased in map mode. There are also blueprints for resorts and pool designs, which make building a custom resort a sea breeze. But Graham's building Olivia's resort from the ground up, placing a resort tower and extending the resort out over the ocean itself. But running a resort requires more than just building. Graham's got decisions to make. Just how much should he charge for a plate of Isla Paradiso's tasty grub? Too much chlorine in the pool? And there's upkeep. With too much for Olivia to manage on her own, it's time to bring in the staff. Someone's got to man the front desk. That hot tub needs repairing. What will the staff wear? And who's going to keep the tropical drinks flowing? At a neighboring beach, Claire's joined up as a lifeguard, a new playable career. Go, Claire, go! Taking care of business and saving precious Sim lives. Jacques would be oh so proud. Over time, Graham's managed to whip this little resort into shape, and the reviews are already starting to come in. Time for an upgrade. Adding a gym, an art gallery, and expanding the pool is taking this resort from no stars to 5 stars. Olivia finally found her paradise. Claire? She's taken to her rescued sea creature and is marrying the chap at Olivia's resort. Hey, it's Jacques! Liam and Elmo, off on another adventure. They're back at sea, a very rough sea. I think they're gonna need a bigger boat. Available with the limited edition of The Sims 3 Island Paradise, the Island Survivor Pack's exclusive objects and outfits lets Graham continue the story of this odd couple. New adventures await in The Sims 3 Island Paradise.